Bisexuals of Reddit, what is something that is a turn on from one sex but a turn off from the other? Am bi woman, shyness/awkwardness, sometimes. For whatever reason I have an easier time with shy guys than shy girls. I think because I rely too much on a heterosexual script, which helps me get in sync with guys. With girls I'm a little scared and unsure of how to proceed, so if the other girl is shy there are more spots where we get stuck. That said, it's not a deal breaker at all, as much as it just slows me down. I think it's probably more of a character flaw in myself. Blowjobs. I don't know why, probably because men have more facial hair so it kinda tickles more. I found that guys tend to give the best blowjobs, facial hair or not. My theory is that guys just know what feels good, and they don't need a lot of practice, since they've been playing with their own dick for their whole lives. Girls are more like lol what's this thing do? Not to say girls give bad blowjobs, but I've had a harder time explaining what does and doesn't feel good to my girls over my guys. I tend to like women taller than me, and men about my height or shorter. I'm a short dude, BTW. Big guys are fun to look at, but not my thing IRL. I'm equally okay with chub on everybody, but I like way more skinny guys than women. It's kind of funny that multiple other people on this thread are also into smaller guys and bigger gals. This thread is making me realize that my type not changing at all, based on gender is not the norm. I like my women, like I like my men. Nerdy, introverted, intelligent, open-minded, with brown hair, from New Jersey or Pennsylvania, who like horror movies and the game Silent Hill. I've dated 6 people fitting this description. One didn't like Silent Hill, but we broke up after a month. No, I don't know how I find them, and I don't ask beforehand. I've never lived in NJ and only lived in PA for a summer, and I only dated one of them while I was there. I don't like horror and have never played Silent Hill. I don't know how this happens. Edit. I'm still with 6. We live together and have a cat. I'm flattered, y'all, but not interested. Forceful, almost aggressive kissing/frenching. I think when dudes do it, it's more that they never think how it feels for the recipient, as in it's a more selfish act, whereas it really does it for me when girls do it, because it kinda upends the convention, and I interpret it as she really knows what she likes. My ex wanted me to destroy her face. She was constantly complaining that I wasn't kissing her hard enough. I told her to show me how she wanted it, and she used enough force it was like laying under a cinder block. I was like, damn girl, that's a problem. Macup on guys is a major turn off for me, kind of in the same vein. Girly clothes on guys is a turn off, but both on a girl is fine. Manly dressed girls are pretty nice too. I have no idea why male cross dressers don't do it for me. In short, I like my men manly and my women whatever. By guy here. I like manly men and girly women. Not all manly girls are lesbians, so I can't say all manly girls are lesbians, but all manly girls I've met have told me they are lesbians. But yeah, don't like girly men sexually either. As friends though, I'm friends with anyone who shows me respect. Not so much a turn off, but I've had better blowjobs from men than I have with women. Again, not so much a turn off, but I'd prefer having a kiss and a cuddle with women, though I will with a guy if I really like him. By woman here. On both I like big noses, gap teeth, and booty. I like my dudes skinny and at least as tall as me, and my girls shorter than me. I adore short hair on girls and long hair on dudes. I feel more romantic towards guys and more sexual towards girls. I'm attracted to younger guys. I'm 29, and I think the idea of sleeping with 18 to 21-year-old college dudes is hot, but I don't feel the same about young women. I like androgyny from both. I guess the main difference is I'm a lot more judgmental towards men and what they say, do, wear and choose to do with their look than women. Lol. Edit. Please stop peeming me. This is not an ad. You know, stopping to really think about it, I don't think I really have any differences between the two. What attracts me for men is the same for women, and what is a turn off for men is the same for women. I'm into thin body types, but that hasn't stopped me from dating either sex that were overweight. I like no body hair, but dated women who didn't want to shave, and a really hairy guy. I like being submissive in bed, but have acted as the dominant partner. I mean, aside from the physical differences between men and women, there's really no difference between what I'm into, and even that is apparently mutable, based on the person I'm dating. Like, even reading other comments, boobs versus moobs. I don't really like huge either. I'm a fan of skinny guys and girls on the itty bitty titty committee. I don't really like facial hair on either sex. Everyone acts different in bed, that's down to the individual, not what sex they are, in my experience. As long as you're willing to do things to my butt, I'm happy in bed, and if you want to play games and have fun then I want to be around you. I guess I'm pretty easy. I'm a pansexual woman who is typically more attracted to women, but is happily married to a man. For me personally, I tend to go for feminine women and masculine men. My husband is big and burly and can be cleanly shaven for about 5 minutes before his beard starts to come back, and I can't get enough of it. At the same time, I can barely speak to cute girly girls. I get so nervous, lol. But that's just my preference. Bisexual femme lady checking in. Facial and body hair. Fine on men, not so much on women. Same applies to muscular definition. I like my women soft. I don't mind a muscular guy, but it still isn't a huge turn on for me. Traditionally female clothing is also something I far prefer on women rather than men. But I love both women and men in more masculine attire. I like both sexes with short hair, interesting noses, high cheekbones and a strong sense of personal style. Also, a husky voice on a woman is the hottest thing ever. As someone who finds androgyny attractive, masculine traits in a woman turn me on more than masculinity in a man, and vice versa. I've obviously got some wires crossed, lol. That's not to say I find masculine men or feminine women unattractive, but personally it's a bell curve for me, with maximum attractiveness occurring when I can't tell for sure what your gender is. I like masculine guys and feminine girls. However, if the girl is a little tomboyish, then I find that super hot. Has to be the right amount of tomboy though. If she strives too hard to be one of the guys then it just gets kinda cringy. I'm not a fan of a guy acting feminine in really any capacity. Does absolutely nothing for me, and in fact, causes me to lose sexual interest. I'm almost equally sexually attracted to men and women, but romantically pursue women. If a girl I'm with is horny and is acting like she needs my dick or something, I find that hot. If I'm with a guy and he does the same thing, it always comes off as desperate and clingy to me for some reason. Aggression really depends on the personality of the person and the overall dynamic of our relationship. It seems inconsistent to explain, but it makes sense in my head. In all cases though, I want the bedroom to be as equal in give and take as possible. I don't want him/her to always be submissive, nor do I want him/her to always be dominant. When it comes to porn, I watch all kinds of gay porn, but only amateur straight porn. I can't stand the screeching, the overdone makeup/nails, and over the top acting that most women do in professional straight porn, which is almost the exact opposite I am when it comes to sex. If I'm having sex with a guy, I prefer he just quietly moan and grunt, and if I'm with a girl, I find it really hot when she's loud. Also, I'm an ass man through and through. Girl can have a small rack, but if she's got a big booty, yep, love her good, but on a guy too. Dick size doesn't matter to me like, at all, really. Give me that ass. By woman here, I like my men very manly, tall, muscular, tattoos, body hair, etc. For women, I tend to like tomboys or very athletic women. Women in the military are my weakness. Super feminine women and femme men aren't my cups of tea. Also, I have a really hard time romantically connecting with men, but can fall for women easily. It's weird. I don't like overly masculine, muscly men. Gym rats remind me too much of the dumbucks in the army, who were entirely too obsessed with their workout routines. Being fit is one thing, but a dude who's shredded is just bleg. Ladies, on the other hand, can be as buff as they want, and I will, censored for your own good, along the cut of their abs before, god damn it, me, after their workout. Similarly, obese men or women don't turn me on. Reminds me too much of my own weakness and unhealthy past, but I will admit I give women more leeway in being full-figured than guys. I think some people abuse the term and its implications, but I do love me a thick girl every now and again. Chubby dudes are okay, I guess, but they are more likely to be a shape I'm not into. Size in general. I like guys who fit nicely in my arms, roughly 5 feet 6 inches or smaller. Ladies can be anywhere from dwarf size to 6 foot plus and I'll be a happy man. Bye girl here. I'm 22 and I like my women to be the same age or slightly younger than me, but my men have to be older. Cannot even consider younger guys for some reason. I love being in control with girls, but I need guys to be dominant with me. I like short chubby girls and tall, thin nerd boys. Basically if I like one thing on one gender I'll probably like the opposite on the other. Except video games. That's universal.